So there is something that you may be hiding about yourself that you may not want to see, that you are not proud of. Okay, this is my question for you today. What are you hiding? I want you to ask yourself that. I want you to ask yourself, what are you hiding? Okay, think back to moments where you've done something and you feel ashamed. Okay, there are some clues there. There are clues there that you may not be embracing a certain part of yourself. Okay, that you are not proud of something that you are trying to ignore. Okay, but the thing that you need to understand is that if you want to grow and you're trying to ignore yourself, it's like, what's going on? Like, if you want to grow, okay, if you want to grow in consciousness, in self-love, gratitude, self-development, discipline, focus, any of these things, it's like, are you ignoring yourself? If the answer is yes, then it's going to be really hard for you to grow. Very simple, okay? Super simple concept here. Yeah, I feel like if I had ignored the fact that I don't want to work for someone else, the fact that I really like to work on my own terms, to make money on my own terms, like, if I had ignored that, then I probably would have felt quite unfulfilled. And yeah, I probably wouldn't feel like the things that I'm doing day to day is what interests me. I probably wouldn't feel that. So yeah, here I am on YouTube doing my thing. So, you know, that's an example in me of something that I chose to not ignore. So yeah, I want to make this video to allow you to make that space for yourself, to be more open to learn about yourself, okay? Because yeah, this video is kind of about like self-love. Firstly, understanding that self-love is actually really important. That if you don't love yourself, how can you love other people? Because the thing is, you're always projecting, you're always mirroring other people, and other people are mirroring you. So it's like, if you are always projecting negativity, the fact that you don't like yourself, and the fact that you are not proud of yourself, and the fact that you're ignoring yourself, you're ashamed of yourself, then the people in your life are only going to mirror that. So, just keep that in mind. Okay, just keep that in mind. That's very important. And the way that you see yourself is basically the way that your life is going to turn out. If you see yourself again in this negative way, if you're ashamed of yourself, you're probably going to lead a life that you are not proud of. That you feel like, at the end of the day, you feel like you could be doing something different. You feel like you could be doing something better. You feel like there could be some kind of like change. Okay? You feel like you can bring some change. But it's like, you're still ignoring yourself. You're still ashamed of yourself. Like, what are you doing? Like, bro, you need to get up. You actually need to get up, get a journal, start writing, start figuring out who you want to be. Because you're not gonna figure out who you want to be if you keep doing the same things over and over and over again. Change happens when you do something different. Really simple. Like, nothing will change unless you change. It's like, it makes sense, but it's like, how many people properly understand that and put that into practice? Not many. Another thing is like comparing yourself to other people. If you compare yourself to other people, this is what I've learned about myself, doing introspection on myself. But whenever in the past I've compared myself to other people, what's happening is that I'm not learning the lesson behind comparison. I'm not understanding why I keep doing it. And because I don't understand why I keep doing it, I keep doing it. Because I don't know what else to do. I don't know anything, better to do other than just keep comparing myself and think that I have to conform to other people's standards all the time. Yeah. So I realized this, that if you keep comparing yourself, it's because you're not learning the lesson. And the thing is, lessons will be repeated until they're learned. I'm probably going to be saying this like almost every video that I make. Lessons will be repeated until they're learned, because this fact of life is so important. Because if there are certain things that you keep doing, there are certain people in your life that you keep coming into your life. Whenever you change, geographically, you move house, you go to uni, whatever, if something changes it in your life, and then new people come in, old people go, but the new people are still the same people as the old people, it's because of you. It's because of you. Because you're not changing. I've got this nice grass here. Yeah. You're not changing. If the new people are the same as the old people, it's because of you. You're not changing. Okay, your vibration isn't going up, and maybe it isn't going down either. But the thing is, because it's staying the same, you don't learn anything new. The same people come into your life because the universe wants to teach you the same lessons that you still haven't learned. Yeah, so, unless you give yourself opportunity, or permission rather, that's a much better word, unless you give yourself permission to learn and to grow, you're not going to learn and you're not going to grow. So I want to make this video because I want you to give yourself permission for you to grow, for you to learn, do some introspection, learn about yourself, open a journal. I've got a journal right here, and just write about yourself. What I do is I just write down whatever I want to write down. I try to do every morning. Sometimes I do 3 times a day, even if it's if I really want to go back to my journal and I want to record something, I want to write something down in it. But you don't have to do, it's your path. It's not my path. I'm not going to take responsibility for you. Okay, you're not going to take responsibility for me. Okay, please understand this idea of responsibility. Because the only person that you can be good at, the best at, is with yourself. With other people, you can only be second place if you try to copy them, if you try to do what they do. So Usain Bolt is really good at running, and he's gone to the Olympics. And if you want to copy that, if you want to do that as well, and if you want to copy everything that Usain Bolt does, then it's you're not yourself. You're not authentically being yourself. You're not showing up as your true self, right? So if you also want to do running, then that's great. If you want to go to the Olympics, that's great. Do it, but do it because you want to, not because I'm telling you to do it. Someone else is telling you to do it. Your parents are telling you to do it. Your friends, aunties, uncles, in-laws, whoever, it doesn't matter. Because no one truly knows what you want deeply inside of you. Okay? No one truly knows. I mean, hot take, maybe not even your spouse. Maybe not even your spouse if you're watching this and you're married. I'm not, by the way, just saying. This is just my opinion. Again, this is my opinion. I'm taking responsibility for myself. You should take responsibility for your own opinions as well. So another thing. What do you think would happen when you stop comparing yourself to other people? Ooh. This is when you stop comparing yourself to other people. At some point, you create this momentum. When you start focusing on your own growth, you start to create this give and take, so to speak, inside of yourself. You create this momentum inside of yourself because you're not pushing energy outwards. You're not, looking at other people, and you're not giving your energy away to other people. Instead of what you're doing is you're saying, no, thank you. That's my energy, and you're bringing the energy back into your own body. Okay, practice that. Bring the energy back into your own body. Imagine the people in your life, okay, and say to yourself, I'm going to take my energy away from you because it's my energy and it belongs to me. Now I'm going to put it back into myself. Imagine that consciously with your eyes closed. Do that. I challenge you. You will grow. You will learn. You will change in a crazy way. You'll become so much more confident. I remember when I started doing this, instant, bang, confidence shift. My confidence went up. Even though I was already quite confident at this time, my confidence went up through the roof. So, yeah, practice that. Bringing the energy back into yourself, where it belongs. That's where your energy belongs. It doesn't belong in other people. Stop trying to people please. You're not going to feel so fulfilled when you're trying to do something that someone else has told you to do. Okay, so get real with yourself. Spend time by yourself. I'm alone in nature. I found out that nature is my best medicine. Nature is my best medicine. Spending time alone, especially alone in nature, is my medicine, is where I feel sometimes the most at peace inside of myself. Because nature does not brag. Nature does not fight. There is no plant around me that is trying to be the best plant. Everyone is just trying to be themselves. So why can't you be yourself? I want to ask you that question as well. Why can't you be yourself? I'm trying to be myself, so why can't you? What's holding you back? Give yourself permission to think in that way. Think, what's holding you back? Think about that for a second. Just think. Yeah? Just think about it. I may be in nature, but I am around other people. People are walking by, they are watching me make this video, and I know that, but do I care? No, I don't care. I've learned. Maybe my first few videos I was a bit more self-conscious, but now it's more like, yeah, I just don't care. So, yeah, when you stop comparing yourself, you literally step into your greatness. Yeah, I was talking about that whole thing about momentum, creating that momentum, that give and take inside of yourself, that give and take action. Yeah, that when you create momentum, oh my days, your life just changes so much. I remember when I started doing this, started more focusing on myself, what I wanted, trying to grow myself on my self-development journey. It's been 3.5 years, glorious years. It's been a glorious time. I felt like my life started 3.5 years ago. Well, obviously physically, yeah, but you get the point, right? From an internal perspective, I feel like my life started to change. I feel like I was reborn 3.5 years ago. So yeah, that was 2021, beginning of 2021. Yeah, so yeah, when you stop comparing yourself, you step into your greatness. And it's so beautiful seeing someone doing that. When they decide that they want to stop comparing themselves to other people, and then they start to step inside their own truth, their own honesty, their own authenticity. That is such a beautiful word, authenticity. Such a beautiful word, authenticity. Being authentic, being your authentic true self. Oh. Here, I can be my authentic true self to you, yeah, as you're watching this. To be honest, I don't really care what you think of me. Why? Because I care about my energy. Okay, again, I'm bringing that energy back into my body. I'm taking that away from all the places that I've put my energy, all the people that I put my energy into, all the people that I focused on. I'm putting it back into me. And because I've done this for a long enough period of time, I now can confirm to you that I don't care what you think of me. Okay? So, Yeah. Simpler. Yeah. Yeah. No, I love myself so much. Yeah. Think about how that comes across to you when I say that I love myself so much. Think about what kind of energy I'm projecting to you. Okay? Do I come across as a negative person or a positive person? If I come across as a negative person, I'd be a bit confused because I love myself. But then again, if you don't think I'm a positive person, that's fine, because I'm not taking responsibility for your growth. You are taking responsibility for your growth. Yeah. Yeah, I'm taking responsibility for my growth. Yeah, have that boundaries. Feel the separation between me, you. Okay, me and you, there is a separation. Okay, maybe we're similar, sure, we're both humans and we both like to do certain things, but there is a separation. Okay, there is a gap. There is a space between me and you. Okay, I watch my space, you watch your space. Yeah, so yeah, this grass is nice. Yeah, I hugged a tree earlier today. Wow, most beautiful experience I've ever had, connecting with the tree. Again, because I don't care what you think of me, right? I do what I want to do, right? I make this video. Oh, what's the time? Oh, jolly. Ooh. Okay, well, I'm running late to an event, so I'll see you soon. Remember, take responsibility for yourself. Stop hiding. You got this. Stay focused. See you.